Hi, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Jessica Drives, where I'm going to work again. It's Thursday, which means that it's almost the end of the week. It's a good thing. Which means that I'm almost free for the weekend. 3-day weekend, mind you. 3-day weekend. I'm looking forward to that. I think more so than I've ever been looking forward to anything. It's mostly because it's 3-day weekend. I get to enjoy a 3-day weekend. I think that's why I'm looking forward to it. But yep. So we're driving to work. You guys are coming along with me for the ride, like always. Because I am essentially, I guess, insane. And we're carpooling. Let's just go with that. We're carpooling. It's a good day, I guess. I don't know. It's weird. Today's gonna be one of those days. I can feel it. It's gonna be one of those days. But yeah, it's just gonna be a good day. I can feel it. Hopefully, I don't know. I didn't look at my horoscope this morning, so I don't know what today's gonna be or what today's gonna bring. So there is that. But all in all, though, it should be a good day. I don't know. I hope. I did record another drink video. I have one energy drink left that I've been putting off a little bit because I ended up getting 2 flavors that I just wanted the cans, and the one was god awful nasty. G Fuel Blue Bomber Slushy literally tastes like cream soda had its way with blue raspberry in the backseat of an 81 Honda and then never called. It is nasty. Like beyond nasty. It is nasty extreme. It is, I actually had to dump it out. I couldn't even finish it. I couldn't even bring myself to try to finish it. It was just not worth the time and effort. Just from how nasty it was. It tasted like pure garbage, guys. Don't recommend. 0 out of 10. 0 out of 10. Do not recommend. If you want the can, go for the can, but I do not recommend. 0 out of 10. Complete 0 out of 10. Do not recommend. But yeah, it was just blech. It was god awful. Like you could taste cream soda in that. Like the cream soda flavoring. That is what I tasted in that. I'm just no. I was not having that at all. But yeah. I was going to do some gaming last night, but when I got home, it decided to crank the heat and humidity up everywhere, and I just did not feel like sitting with my super hot light on in my room all night long, which I ended up doing anyway, doing something else. So, because I have to get some videos up for that. I'm still trying to beat Pokemon Sapphire. I still have 2 Reggies to catch. Rayquaza, if I really want to be anal about it, and go through that. Latias, which I'm saving my Master Ball for, because you can catch Rayquaza with the Ultra Balls. You really can. You can catch Rayquaza with the Ultra Balls. You just have to actually legit chuck a lot of them at him, but you can catch him with the Ultra Balls. It is easy to do. Now, if I could freeze his butt, that'd be even better. Because you only get 1 shot to catch Rayquaza. Okay, well, unless you're intelligent enough to save in front of Rayquaza, and then you can just soft reset, or just turn the power off, turn it back on, turn it back on, just, shut down, turn it back on, basically. Turn it, restart. Or like that Minutemen movie from Disney Channel, You just replay and hit rewind. Just replay, hit rewind. Just run it back again and try again. Because it's all random number generation, which is basically, if you've ever listened to my the one episode with Golden Sun, I explained about random number generation, explaining about how games actually work like that. So there is that. You have the idea of how it works, basically. I don't know. My hair looks like a mess. I'm headed to work. I don't care. I want to get like a hairband this weekend. Let's try to keep my hair out of my face. I don't know. I want to do something with my hair. I don't know what I want to do with it yet. I know my one friend says I should stop wearing my bigger boobs and just look a little more natural. But jokes on her. These actually do look natural on me. I actually look down, I see these, and I don't see anything else. And when I don't have them on at night, so that I'm not getting a rash or anything, because I wear them at least like 10 hours a day. About 11, 10, 11 hours a day I wear these. So, I'd love to not have to take them off, to be honest with you. That's why I want implants. But, I was talking to my one friend about I really want to do something with my hair. And for those of you wondering why I'm going like nice and slow, it's because there's a traffic jam for this construction that's up here that I keep hoping I'm going to get ahead of the traffic jam. But I think tomorrow might be like my only day that's going to happen, because a majority of this is a factory that's out the street from where I live. It's about, I want to say, 10 miles, give or take. And this is the third shift crew going home. So there is that. Oh, my Winnebago's still there. Neat. There's a Winnebago. A big ass Winnebago. If I'd ever decide to just give up and be a nomad, that's the type of camper I want to get to Winnebago. That's the exact type I want to get to Winnebago. Because of Spaceballs. It's the exact type I want to get is a Winnebago. I want a Winnebago. If I ever decide to become a nomad and just like live in a camper for the rest of my life, I want a Winnebago. That's the camper I want to live in for the rest of my life, is a Winnebago. I don't know why. I do Spaceballs, Lone Star. But yeah, what was I talking about? Random number generation, yeah, all that fun stuff. But oh yeah, my hair. So I was talking with a friend of mine. I said I gotta do something about my hair. It is finally getting longer. I'm happy about that. It's down to like just past where my neck meets my back. I'd like it to be a little longer yet, so it still has some room to grow. Be nice if it hurries the hell up though. But yeah, like I don't know. I don't really want to cut it. I want it to grow, because my hair, it takes an eternity for it to grow. I'd rather it grow out for a while, but I want to like do something with it. I just never know what. I was never somebody that could ever do, like, I couldn't do hair clips when I was a kid. I couldn't do hair ties because I had to keep my hair short. My grandparents wanted me to have short hair. And there was an entire argument. If my hair even got like slightly long, they had a fit they wanted to cut. And I'm just like, it's fine. I like it the way it is. And they're like, no, it's too long. Well, joke's on them. Now I can finally have long hair. It took me many years, but now I can finally have my long hair. So there you go. You get a little more insight into what my life was like as a kid. I lived with my grandparents and my moms. We all lived together. My mom and I still live in the same place that I grew up, the same house that she grew up, that we're trying to get. So there is that, which is really fun. But yeah, I just don't know what I want to do with my hair. I mean, I'd like it to grow out longer, but I don't know. I mean, I want it to get long, to be honest with you. But I'd like it to be like a little stylized. I like to have like something up here to block my forehead, because I don't like how my forehead looks. Um, I don't know. I don't know. That's my problem. That's what I've been working on trying to figure out, but that's my problem. I might still dye it. I don't know. I'd like to dye my hair. I have 3 hair dyes that I really should try to use, but I have 3 hair dyes. One's a blonde, one's an auburn, and one's just a solid brown. Uh, I don't know. I know I would not look good as a blonde, but the one person told me that I should definitely, if I'm gonna do dyeing my hair, I should do the blonde first. Because then they said, even if I know I'm not gonna look good as a blonde, which I know I'm gonna look ugly as a blonde. They said if you do that, wait a couple weeks for it to set, and then take one of the other colors, and it'll actually make it work a little better. It'll actually stick a little better. And I'm tempted to do that, but at the same time, I love my natural hair color. I don't know. I'd love for it to be. I'd love for it to be a different color. I would love for my hair to be a different color. To be fair, I would love to make my hair blue. But I know for a fact I will get hell for that. Happily not at work. At least that I can imagine, because that would not be something bad. When I worked out at the deli, yes, because you could not have colored hair. They had that very specifically in their guidelines for dress code. You could not have colored hair. So I was just like, okay, so I can't have colored hair. It made I didn't enjoy that. Well, then again, I hated that job, so it made sense in a way. I hated that job, so there's that. But yeah. But we're still heading into work yet. It's Thursday. I have the option to basically do remote work tomorrow, but I'm not gonna take it because I actually want to drive in, because I just don't want to be in the super hot house for 4 days in a row. I could do it, don't get me wrong, but I'd rather not if I have the option. If it be winter time, I wouldn't have an issue with it. If it be fall, I probably wouldn't have an issue with it. The fact that it's basically at this point, Mother Nature's decided to go full summer on us already. Yeah. Or as my one friend put it on Facebook the other day, Mother Nature's decided to go full menopause on our ass. She's having a hot flash, and we're all suffering. Which I wouldn't doubt it. I mean, Mother Nature's pissed at us to begin with, so it makes perfect sense at this point. But yeah, I'd rather not spend 4 days in a row in the super hot house. One of those days working remote. If I could just, I'm gonna just drive into the office. I'd rather just drive into the office, to be honest with you. I would legit rather just drive right into the office. And that's exactly what I'm going to do, because today's the deadline. I have to let them know if I'm doing remote work or not. I'm going to let my supervisor know, nope, I will come in, because I don't want to do the remote tomorrow. I'd rather come in. And it's mostly just it's optional. If we don't want to do it, we're not obligated to. They're not holding a gun to our head saying that you have to do this remote work day. It's at our discretion, which is fine. I am choosing not to. That's my choice. I'm choosing not to do it because I don't want to do it. I don't want to do the remote work. I don't want to work remote. I would rather come in. I don't care if I'm going to be by myself. I don't care if there won't be anybody around. I don't care if I'm going to be bored all day long. I'd rather just drive in. If if I'm allowed to do that, then I will gladly do it. If they're going to force it on us that we have no choice, then sure, fine, whatever. I know my stuff works remotely. I know that all that stuff works. And I'd rather just come in. If I have to work remote, then that's fine. But you're not holding a gun to our head saying that we have to do this beyond a shadow of a doubt. We have no choice. And so long as we're not, basically having it forced upon us that we have no choice, I will gladly come in and just work at the office. If I'm by myself, that's fine. That means I just get to sing a little bit in between calls. Because it's Friday, and it's never busy on a Friday. It's usually dead on a Friday. So I just get to practice my singing in between calls, which I am perfectly okay with. Because I haven't gotten to do that in a while. And with less people in the office, it means that I'll have less of an audience. So I won't have anybody judging me. Because my voice sounds weird or I'm singing off key. So, yay. Unless they decide to force it on us, which, they might, I don't know. They might decide later on today, no, we need everybody to take the remote work day. We have no choice in the matter. In which case I'll go with, because I really don't want to, but okay, fine. If I'm not being given the choice, I will gladly do it. But, whatever. In other news, I am working on exercising more. So I've been reevaluating my schedule since I've been trying to get a schedule started to begin with for my channel. My original plan is basically out the door at this point because I just ended up getting so freaking lazy a couple days. I just wanted to, I didn't feel like doing anything. I'm just gonna sit here, relax. I watched a movie the one night. Let me first say, I rewatched another movie. Yeah, well, I missed the opportunity, pal. I rewatched another movie, which was Employee of the Month. I love that movie. I cannot tell you how many times I've watched that, including the DVD, which I do have, but it's part of the massive collection that my buddy Sean right now is holding on to me for family reasons. But I do have that. I want to clean up the one corner in the living room, move our TV over there, and then I want to get my movies back. Like, I legit want my movies back because I just want my movies back, and I know they're mine. I bought them all, but I want my movies back in a way. He's holding on to them for me. It's 2 very large boxes of them. He came and picked them up when we might have been getting thrown out. We were biding our time and biding our we basically were figuring out what to do with some of our stuff that we couldn't take with us, but we didn't want our relatives to just say, oh, this is part of this, so we can just get rid of this and take it. So we were kind of coming up with backup plans for what to do with it. And it was not easy, but he's holding on to my movies. He's perfectly cool with holding on to them yet. I'd like them back, though, so I have to try to get the house first, but I really just want to get them back because I miss half my movies. And I have so many of them in there, in that collection. If I ever do get them back, I'm going to show you guys, like, every single one of them. Like, I will do an entire video where I'm just, like, showing this is, like, all the movies that I have. Like, I will lay them all out on the floor and then put them on a bookshelf or something. But I have to buy a bookshelf first, which is my other problem. But I should buy a bookshelf. I really should. I need to actually get a good one. And then just, like, store all my DVDs or get, like, a media rack or something. So that's what I have to kind of do yet, is get that. But we got to get that one corner cleaned up. If I get that cleaned up, I can put a rack over there with all my movies and stuff on. and then we will have all my movies back. That's like a majority of our entertainment is my DVD collection. I have a lot of movies. Employee of the Month. I have both the Independence Days, the first and the second. There's like so many I have. I can't even begin to tell you how many DVDs I have. It's just I know it's a massive box load, and I think like a small, like half box, maybe half the size of it, was the second one because they wouldn't all fit in the first one. But it's a massive collection, and I've added to it over the years. Dollar Tree has like a whole bunch of them you can get for $1.25, and at the time $1, then too, and you're still at a Dollar Tree. I got I got a whole bunch actually. I got most of them on discount bargain bins. Some that I bought off of eBay, things like that. But Employee of the Month was one that I got. I did get Mean Girls. I remember buying that one, so that's in my collection too. But I do remember Employee of the Month because I watched that. I bought that on a Sunday, and I watched that like 2 weeks straight every night after school. I was just watching that movie. I would watch it every week, every night for like 2 weeks after school. Okay, that's interesting. We got the late first. Nobody went over there. Okay, whatever. Okay. But yeah, it was weird. But it was a good weird. It's a good movie. I like it. It's actually one of the few Dane Cook movies I will massively go out of my way to watch because of just how good it is. But at the same time, I also hate Dax Shepard. So he gets one upped in this movie, and it's perfect because I hate him. I hate his. I hate him as an actor. So I am perfectly content with watching Employee of the Month 1,000 times if I have to, just because I don't like Dax Shepard. He is a horrible actor, and I will gladly go to my grave saying that. And I know somebody out there is gonna go, "He's not a horrible actor." Yes, yes, he is. Yes, he is. He is a horrible actor. I'm sorry. I have no respect for him. I have no respect for his career whatsoever. I will gladly tell him off because I don't like him. He's every single role he plays. It doesn't matter what it is. He always comes off as as a massively pompous jackass, and I hate it. It doesn't matter if he's trying to be a good person or not. He still comes off as a jackass. So no, I do not like Dax Shepard. So the fact that he plays the villain in the movie, I will automatically love the movie 100 times. But it's a really good movie. I've watched it so many times I could almost quote it. It's like my Spaceballs, basically. I can quote Spaceballs by heart. By the way, I do have that one too. I can quote Spaceballs by heart, but I can basically I know Employee of the Month almost by memory. I could watch that thing, and it just lives rent free in my head. All the good scenes live rent free in my head. Hey, nobody's parked over here, so I can actually take one of these 2 spots today. Yay! Park by the tree. Just in case the sun comes out, it will buy me a little shade and protection. But, alright, guys, I'm at work. I'll catch you later. Bye.